Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local. It's the scent of sachets and calming lotions. It said the aroma can relieve anxiety and insomnia, and it's grown right here in Northwest Ohio. Kylee Wongrowski is with us this morning from the Luckey Road Lavender Farm. It looks beautiful behind you there, Kylee.
Oh, thank you so much. They've been working hard out there.
Yeah, it's been very hot outside. We've had a lot of rain. How is the crop holding up?
I will say, lavender loves the heat. It's pushed them forward, so we're ahead more than we've ever been. So they're in full bloom. All the varieties are ready to be picked. Wow,
it looks just gorgeous. So talk us through the different varieties you have there at the farm.
Yeah, so we have 4 different varieties. Some we consider to be culinary and some we consider to be craft. So the craft varieties have a nice long stem, a great scent, that scent that you think of when you think of a perfume or lotion. And then we have some culinary varieties. They're a little bit softer, a little bit warmer, and the stems are shorter on those. So we have 4 different kinds out here. 2 are craft, 2 are culinary, but they all make a beautiful bundle.
Yeah, and for the culinary, I mean, a lot of people are maybe cooking with it, putting it in teas, that sort of thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. We held a class last weekend on cooking with lavender, and then I have a few cookbooks this year actually in the shop. So yeah, it's something I think people are really catching on to. I'm seeing a lot of businesses carrying different kinds of lattes and desserts and things like that with lavender in it. So it's exciting to see, and if you're looking for culinary lavender, we have it here.
So you've got a couple of days coming up this weekend. People will particularly want to pop out and see you there. What's going on?
Yes, we have Lavender Fest this weekend. So on Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 5, we'll have 30 local makers and artisans, 2 food trucks, and then at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, we'll also have a yoga class out in the middle of the field to kind of kick off the day. It should be a beautiful weekend. We're hoping that the weather holds out. So we'll see on our Facebook and Instagram will be like our most up-to-date things, but we're so excited. It's our favorite event of the year, and I think people are really going to enjoy it. Now, if crowds really aren't your thing, we are open on Friday as well from 2 to 7, and then I'm hosting a story time on Friday morning at 10:30. It's story time with Farmer Kylee. I'll read a few books. We're going to plant our own little gardens and learn about farming this week.
How cute! Very fun. So this is also the kind of place too where you want to come and take pictures, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We do have photographers that rent the field, or people that come out to do family shoots and that kind of thing. So we do have on our website places where you can reserve the field for all yourself to use. And then during the week, we allow people to come out and take photos during our open hours as well.
So talk a little bit about how you got into growing lavender there on Luckey Road.
Kind of by accident. So my husband grew up here on this farm and I grew up in town. So when I moved out here, I wanted something that really was my own. And we were watching some show that had nothing to do with farming, but they were like, we have this patch of really rocky, sandy, awful soil. We grow lavender on it. And my husband and I looked at each other and were like, we have one of those. Let's give it a go. So, a few tries later, about 8 years now, we've probably been trying to get this going. And now it's what you see behind me.
Yeah, it just looks gorgeous. So yeah, talk a little bit about what, how you maintain and take care of the lavender there.
Yeah, so it's a little difficult in Northwest Ohio. I think I heard somebody earlier this year that was like, you're the only person crazy enough to grow lavender in the Great Black Swamp, and that might be true. So, we have to make a lot of amendments out here to make it work. It's a Mediterranean herb, so it doesn't necessarily want to live in Northwest Ohio, but we go through, we amend the soil with gravel and rocks and that kind of thing, and you'll see they're kind of mounded up in order to accommodate for drainage. And so the full sun, the drainage, and then during the season, what I'm really doing is maintaining the weeds. So we're an all-natural farm here. We don't use any pesticides, herbicides, that kind of thing. So it's all hand-weeded out here. So that's the majority of my work during the season.
Woo! You must have a very strong back, to pull all those weeds all the time. But you're doing a great job because it looks gorgeous. So remind us again what time everything is going on this weekend.
Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday is from 10 to 5, yoga's at 9 on Saturday, and then if crowds aren't your thing, on Friday from 2 to 7 we'll be here. You can do U-Pick, and the lavender shop will be open. We'll have our plant sale all weekend, and if you like story time, come out and see me on Friday at 10:30. We'll be doing a story time with Farmer Kylee.
So cute. Okay, so obviously you guys are on Luckey Road in Pemberville. People can find you, I imagine, on social media to get some more information too.
Yep, and we're a half-mile north of Eastwood High School. That's our best, thing to see out here for a location.
Very good. Kylee, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care.